DLSS support is planned for release as part of the update 10 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. In this video we will see what the impact on VR is when it comes to this feature. We will be playing on the Quest 2 both on the 72Hz setting and with a render scale of 1.3 and on the 90Hz setting with a 1.0 render scale. What you see in front are my settings. It is when I click on default. I am not a professional benchmarker, so I just do simple tests without much configurations to the settings, as I strongly believe that it should be all very accessible without too much hassle. First, 90Hz 1.x render scale and without DLSS. Here flying in the cockpit, and as you can see we have a 45 FPS. Pretty stable, I have to say. Of course, we are getting in reprojection mode. I mean, the ultimate scenario is reaching 90 FPS here, but that's just not possible. I want you to keep a close look at the HUD here, like to see the numbers. It is somewhat visible without DLSS. I can see my altitude, somehow I can see my speed. Not so good, but I can see it. It's pretty clear. And here we are going to land, and as you can see now it struggles a little bit the closer we get to the ground. But I mean, on the settings we are playing medium to high, we are reaching 30 FPS here, and yeah, not too shabby I would say. Of course the GPU frame time is all over the place, but not too shabby without DLSS. Here we are with DLSS. Ultra performance. As you can see, the GPU frame time here is around 14, 15, 17 with some spikes. Now I have to say that in the headset with ultra performance, you can see here on the HUD, it is very blurry. I mean, we can hold a stable 45 FPS here, really great, but in my honest experience, this makes the game too blurry. Ultra performance, DLSS, I mean, I hope they can fix it. I hope that maybe Nvidia comes up with a new update for the graphics card, or that Microsoft does something about it. But this doesn't really work in VR. It makes it just too blurry in my opinion. Here we are playing on DLSS quality setting. Now it gets less blurry, still blurry, but you can see the GPU frame time is way higher than it was. I mean, it has more spikes, so to say, but we keep that 45 FPS with its occasional dipping, but at least it's less blurry now. So I think the DLSS quality setting is just best for when you want to have a playable experience. I can read the altitude, I can read the speed, I can read the HUD, so to say. Still blurry, but doable. Not doable on the ultra performance setting, the performance setting, or the balanced setting. Now let's switch to 72Hz on a render scale of 1.3 and let's see what DLSS does there. Now, as you can see, the GPU frame time is somewhat more stable here, less spiking. We reach 36 FPS, of course reprojection mode again. I was actually hoping to reach 72 FPS here with the ultra performance setting, but again it is just very blurry and I can't read the numbers in the headset. So yeah, my honest opinion is that this is just not for VR. Now let's jump straight over to the DLSS quality setting. Of course, whoa, that was a big GPU frame time over there, but here again, 36 frames, I mean, pretty stable, you could say. And with the quality setting, it gets less blurry, still blurry of course, but playable I would say. So if you want to make use of the DLSS support for VR in a way, then I think the quality setting is the only option you can go for, as everything is just a little bit more readable. And here we go, 72Hz render scale of 1.3 with DLSS off. And as you can see, we are keeping a stable, somewhat stable 36 FPS, but right now, we can actually read the numbers. We can read the HUD, we can read the altitude, the speed, everything. So yeah, in my honest opinion, DLSS does not do much to VR, to be honest. And that was it for this video. Well, I don't know really what to say. In my honest opinion, DLSS just makes the game blurry in VR. And only on the quality setting it is somewhat playable. But I can also play the game, get the same FPS without DLSS. So yeah, for now I don't really see a huge improvement. I will wait, perhaps Nvidia comes with an upgrade to the graphics cards, which will then support DLSS support in Microsoft Flight Simulator a little bit better. Of course, this is also just the beta version. Let's see when the official Sim Update 10 comes out. I will do a quick test again. If I see a huge improvement, then I will make another video. And if you want to keep up to date on that and with the latest PC VR updates, then subscribe to this channel. Thank you, and I will see you all in the next video. Ciao, ciao.